Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Tonight we're going to talk about this. This is a Shopkins Little Secrets locket or lock, and this is the Peacock Gala. This came to me by a viewer, Pablo. You know who you are. I sent Pablo some extras that I had at one point that he was looking for, and he sent me this in return, plus a few other things, which we'll talk about later. But for tonight, we're just going to focus on this little guy here. And this is a Shopkins, like I said before, Little Secrets lock, and it is openable by a code. And let's dive in. So the first thing is it's a pink lock, obviously a padlock, and it's got a very bright, shiny pink embossed character face of the Shoppy in there, obviously wearing some sort of a mask for a gala party, and there's little curlicues going around. There are these little dots here. I think they're to keep the face. I'm not quite sure what they're for. They're obviously to keep the surface from scuffing, I guess. So how do we get in here? Well, there's these 3 combination dials, and there's this lock. Wait a second, the lock opens. But you see, this is just a visual gimmick. The lock opening that has nothing to do with the compact opening. The compact will not open without the proper code up here. Now, I believe this did not come in its package, but it is complete. The package, I believe, had an indication of what the combination was, but there's a little secret on these, and that is on the very back, embossed, is the code. So we need the little star, the firecracker rocket, and the music note. This is by Moose, which I was quite surprised because Moose also makes Treasure X, which I've done some reviews of recently, and they do some really good stuff. Moose has been doing some very wonderful stuff. And I'd never heard of them until I started investigating the Treasure X Lost Lands towers, which I've reviewed here, plus the large temple, all of which I've reviewed here. You should go back and look at those because they're really good. Okay, so first we need the star, and that's this one over here. We keep going until, there's the star. And I think we put it here. Like this is the line, but they don't quite line up. So I think that's right where it's supposed to be. And the next one was the firecracker rocket. So let's find that. These take a little while, not quite that easy to turn. Now, okay, so one of the other secrets is you don't really have to have them all 3 lined up at once. A couple of them lined up is fine, but let's just get the music note up there to be sure. And now it should open. Yeah, and of course it opens because, like I said, this is not exactly a master lock, by the way. This is not the most secure lock in the world. So if you get some of these close enough, it will open. What do we have inside? Well, it's actually quite nice. There's a lot of pink, purple, lavender, and there's turquoise blue going on in here. Let's start down here. This is our little Shoppy, and she is here with a mask on, ready to go to the Peacock Gala. And you can tell she's got the peacock feathers on the back. She's got her hair up in 2 little ponytails or 2 little knot buns. And she's got a beautiful pink mask on with more peacock feathers on the front. Unusually, this peacock is pink. But that's okay. We're going to put her here for a moment. But she's not alone up here. There is a little Shoppy. I just got to find it. There it is here. So the Shoppy I've got tucked into here. But we'll introduce you to the Shoppy. To the Shopkin. This is the little Shopkin later. So what do we have? Well, down here we have, this is where the locks go in, and the combination kind of holds these little tabs together so that you can't open it. But other than that, you got these pearls going all along here. Then you got this white interior with all sorts of deco going around, more pearls everywhere. Then, reminiscent of many Polly Pocket original sets, and this is a square set, very, very reminiscent of Polly Pocket sets. Clearly, they're paying, let's just say they're paying strong homage to Polly Pocket, as if that wasn't obvious. So many, many vintage Polly Pocket sets have tables with treats and cakes laid out. This is certainly definitely an homage to Polly Pocket. Over here we have some more treats on another table. Then we've got a little a couch here facing the action. Then you got this little stage up here. You got this little peg here. Holes for the Shoppy to stand. And pegs, we'll get to that in a minute. And then you've got this fold down curtain, and you lift this up. And this is a curtain on another presentation stage with more places to place Shoppies. back here, what's really cute back here is you've got 2 turntables and a microphone. There's 2 turntables and a headphone microphone set. Not quite sure what that is in the middle. That might be a mixing board. Probably is. So the party is really going to get happening. And now up here we've got a grand ballroom stairs going up. This is our, we got a mask that opens out to give you access to the upstairs, which is very pink and lavender and white. Very nice. And this is our little Shopkin, sorry. And this is just a little Shopkin with a mask. And he's number 1. I don't know quite what the significance is, but this is the little Shopkin that comes with this one. And I'm going to place him or her with our little Shoppy. And what else do we have up here? We have a cake with more sunglasses. And there's these gems at the top of the balustrades. And here's like a candled curtain. But this folds down to form a gallery or a gallery box, which is like a theater box that you look out on. And then there are lamps up here and all sorts of deco. And it almost is kind of reminiscent of the Polly Pocket ballerina set with theater seat boxes and then a staircase coming down, stage down here. There's oh yes, the action on this one is you turn the cake and the stage rotates. So you can have a little dance. That's the main action. Now, I wondered, let's place our Shoppy somewhere. Let's place her on the dance floor. And as you can see, she spins around and dances rather nicely. Also, another cute thing, the theme, of course, of the gala ball is this mask. So, you know, our Shoppy's wearing the mask, but the cake also has a mask, and this cake has a mask. Or it's like glasses, really, but it's like a theatrical mask. I must say it's kind of nice. I like it. Now, I was wondering what these pegs were because, well, I thought maybe, clearly, that's for our little Shopkin to fit on. But our little Shopkin has no peg hole, which is interesting. And I'm wondering if this isn't like a mask that can fit on her there, but I don't think so. However, what I did find is I have a bunch of other Shopkins Little Secrets, both mostly all the little compacts, the tiny ones, and they all come with a little Shopkin as well. Here's one particular one. And what this has is a little peg hole in the bottom. So you can see while this one is not intended to fit on these pegs, all the rest are. So you can clearly place a bunch of little Shopkins in your playset wherever there's a peg to place them. And I believe there's at least 3 pegs, so we'll take this little Shopkin here and place it in here as well. And the party can begin. Also, because I have so many other the little Shopkins Little Secrets, I have so many Shoppies. This party is going to start happening at some point soon, and we're going to get rocking. One of them is going to have to take the 2 turntables and a microphone and become the DJ for the night. And that's probably her responsibility since it's her party. Well, that's what I wanted to show tonight. So I'm going to leave these little Shopkins in here. I'm going to move my Shoppy down and put this little guy back where he belongs, up here where I placed him. I don't know if he belongs there or not, but that's where he's going, and he fits rather nicely there. And I'm going to close it up. Oh, curtain's got to come down. Close it up, and you can just spin the lock, and it won't open. So, Pablo, thanks. I know you were looking forward to this review. I hope that was sufficient. I really kind of like it myself. This is the only of the locks that I have, but I have so many of the little ones, and I will be doing a review of some of those soon. By the way, he also sent me a couple of the little ones too, so they'll be included in that larger review when I do it. Not sure when I'll do that, but hopefully soon. So for Sean Huckster, welcome to Magical Little Worlds. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.